What do you think, brother?
Don't you think he's kind of slow today?
He's kind of slow today. I hope they have a good connection, those guys.
He was not praying enough.
Not praying enough. Let's pray more.
Wow, a mistake, a typo.
Typo mistake? That's a sin. That's a shame.
Success. We successfully logged in. In reality, it will be much easier.
Alright, so we are logged in. Let's talk now about some new features. On the right side of the page, you have the mini catalog. Our wish was basically to put the gaming genres on the foreground. We want users to browse the content on GOG based on their tastes. So the mini catalog is an overview of the whole catalog on GOG. It's divided into gaming categories, gaming genres. For every genre, you have a few tabs, right? You will be able to explore the latest releases on GOG, the bestsellers, and last but not least, you can be given some recommendations for every gaming genre. The recommendation system is actually quite sophisticated. I would call it a high-end guessing system. It's based on the latest purchases you have made, the latest ratings you have published for the games, and the most, let's say, the gaming genres you like the most. It's combining all those parameters and is coming up with a few tailored suggestions. It sounds simple, it's quite complex, and we believe that you will like all the recommendations you will be given. One more thing, on the left side, the news section has been done again. You have access to more news, more articles, with the possibility to click on any of them to read more, to have access to the whole article. Of course, at the very bottom, we have a button to see more news. Something simple. I think, brother, there is nothing to be so much proud about. That's simply a button, right? What do you say?
Exactly. Exactly.
Something quite interesting. At the very bottom of the page, we have a new space, which is the community overview. In that space, within a glance, you have access to a lot of key information, starting from the GOG mixes. Haha!
Yeah, brother Guillaume, let's not reveal our secrets too fast.
You don't know, guys, what the GOG mixes are, right? We will come back to it. We will come back to it. So you have access to the GOG mixes. I will explain later how they are made of. The second section you have access to are the ratings, right? So you have access to the latest ratings published by users to see if the games we have on GOG are good or not. Hopefully they are good, obviously, because we are cool with all games, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you see that?
No, I think we have one or two bad ones. You know
I think
which ones I'm talking about, yeah?
Yeah, we have one or two bad games. I think the rest is pretty fine, so. Anyway, and last but not least, you have access to the hottest discussions on the forum. So these are the key conversations, the key topics being discussed the most at the moment. You might be interested in taking part in it, right?
Brother Guillaume, I already know what will be the hottest discussion when we'll start the page again.
Oh, I'm scared to know. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
No, it will be about why we were down and why we were bad and why we sinned. So
let's concentrate on the redemption process today. We need to gain the redemption of users.
Definitely, let's do that.
I think we are done with the welcome page, brother. And I think the next key step is to move to the game's catalog. Assistant Monk, please move to the game's catalog.
It's like the turtle in the logo language.
You're right. So as I explained before, the gaming catalog is organized, classified, depending on the gaming genres. So you are free to pick any gaming genre you like, and once you have picked a genre, for example, I don't know, adventure games or whatsoever, you are free to customize the way you want to browse the catalog. As you can see, you have many filters which you can fully customize. I will give you an example. It's now possible to specify the game modes you are interested in. Maybe you want to play this game on your own because you like single player games. Maybe you would like to know if the game has a co-op mode or multiplayer mode. Feel free to use the pick list, customize, and see the results on a real-time basis. These are for the filters. One more thing. On the left side, you have a search field. This search field is something we call the instant search bar. Why instant? Because it's fully dynamic. You just type a few letters and in real time you have the results appearing. This is exactly what the other guys from, I forgot the name,
Schmoogle, yes.
Google, the guys from Google have done like 2 or 3 weeks ago, right?
Uh-huh.
As you can see, our monastery is very fashionable and we are already at the very top of the trend, right?
Actually, I never heard of them.
Anyway, these are for the key features of the gaming catalog. As you can see, some titles are grayed out, right? These are the titles that have already been bought. If you want to buy other games appearing in the search results, you can put the mouse over the game and you will be able instantly to add the game to your cart or to your wish list. This is very convenient, very easy, and once again, this is simple. Simplicity is good, brother, right?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay, brother, you're boring today. Anyway, from the games catalog, now it's time to move on to the new product page.
Finally, brother Guillaume.
Finally.
I hope we'll not bore our viewers to that. So please wrap it up and let's get to the surprise we have for them.
I think we should move on to Fallout Tactics, right? This is
my favorite game.
That's your favorite game?
Yes. I know I shouldn't be playing that as a monk, but I still like it.
And I think we should remain neutral for the publishers, you know?
Oh yeah, sorry. I also like other games.
We like all the games on GOG. All the games are fantastic. It's obvious.
But without the bad ones, you know, the ones
the two ones you mentioned. Yeah. You're right, brother. So the brand new product page, guys. What do we have there? We have many cool new small things. First of all, we have a brand new area which is called What's Cool About This Game. What is this? It's a quick, brief overview of the game you are checking at the moment. 3 bullet points made by gamers for gamers and explaining you why this game is appealing to you. Is it some kind of marketing blah blah, brother?
Yeah, actually that's what I wanted to say, that a lot of pages of other platforms and stores are full of marketing blah blah, and here is the essence. It's written by gamers, by our testers, by people who know these games by heart and play them from A to Z, and this is what they think about these games.
Indeed, our testers have of course tested all the games from A to Z, and they had time to grasp the essence of every game, so they know what they talk about. So the 3 bullet points I have specified for every game is really the key core message made by gamers for gamers. We believe you will like it. Something else. As you know, on GOG, we are bundling every game with 3 exclusive goodies. And this is something we wanted to make more visible. So right now, we have a gray area on the product page that are extremely visible. In the case of Fallout, you have free wallpapers, manuals, avatars.
The Fallout Bible.
The Fallout Bible, manuals, anything. These are the key added value from GOG.
Actually, I think...
Do you know many monasteries giving so many goodies, Marcin?
No, I don't. I actually don't. And what I wanted to say is that the word goodies doesn't give it justice. This is exclusive content. This is normally what you would get in a collector's edition. Whenever we have an option, we always put it out for you, and you get it for free when you purchase the game. That really works great.
I fully agree, brother. Something else which is quite important. We have tested all our games to ensure they are Windows 7 compatible. It's taken quite some time, and the conclusions are as following. Over 150 games are fully compatible with Windows 7. They are working on any configuration running on Windows 7. What about the other games, you may ask? It's not that they are not working, they are working. They are working on most configurations.